जय श्री कृष्ण। हरे कृष्ण सब हरि भक्तों को राधे राधे। कैसे हो आप? एंड टू बी इन इंग्लिश, हरे कृष्णा, जय श्री कृष्ण, राधे राधे टू every viewer watching this video. So this is going to be my first video, and we are going to talk about Bhagavad-gita As It Is by Bhaktivedanta Book Trust. So my goal is to make this video as raw as possible, as original as possible, give my POVs, what my understanding are, and share this book and its knowledge to everyone, those who are planning to read it or who cannot read at this moment. They want to listen or consume this video instead. So we'll directly start with the first chapter, and the first chapter is observing the armies of battlefield of Kurukshetra. First text of Bhagavad Gita, here it is. Dharma Kshetra Kurukshetra Samveta Yuyutsava Mamaka Pandavas Chavya Kimkuvarta Sanjaya. What this text means is, Dhritarashtra said, O Sanjay, after my sons and the sons of Pandu assembled in the place of pilgrimage at Kurukshetra, desiring to fight, what did they do? So, you can see here, Dhritarashtra is asking that what are his sons doing. So there are a lot of parts into it, and we can start by describing each one of them one by one. So Bhagavad Gita, as it's written in this book, is read, and its summary of Gita Mahatmya. There it said that one should read Bhagavad Gita scrutinizingly with the help of a person who of Sri Krishna, who is devotee of Sri Krishna, to try to understand it without personally motivated interpretations. So let's just start about understanding what this verse was. The topic discussed by Dhritarashtra and Sanjay, as described in the Mahabharata, formed the basic principles of great philosophy. The word Dharma Kshetra, a place where religious rituals are performed, is significant because on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead was present at the side of Arjuna. Dhritarashtra, father of Kauravas, was highly doubtful about the possibility of his son's ultimate victory. Yes, it was obvious, and to be honest, it was said Kurukshetra or Dharma Kshetra because that battle of Mahabharata was a battle of dharma. The one who would win or the one who were participating, dharma was a very important element or aspect, I can say. Yeah, so where we were? Dhritarashtra, the father of Kurus, was highly doubtful. Yeah, we did talk about it. In his doubt, he inquired from his secretary Sanjay, what did they do? He was confident that both his sons and the sons of his younger brother Pandu were assembled in that field of Kurukshetra for determined engagement of the war. Still, his inquiry is significant. If you will see, though he actually, Dhritarashtra actually divided the parties in the sense Kauravas and Pandavas. He here talks about what did my son do, what did Pandu's son do. So he is very much into his son and he is worried about him. He did not want to compromise between the cousins and the brothers, and he wanted to be sure of the fate of his sons on the battlefield, because the battle was arranged to be fought at Kurukshetra, which is mentioned elsewhere in the Vedas as a place of worship. even for the denizens of heaven. Dhritarashtra became very fearful about the influence of the holy place on the outcome of the battle. So, can you you can understand from the situation that Dhritarashtra already knew that his sons Kauravas were not at the right side. They were fighting. Pandavas, and those 5 Pandavas were supported by Sri Krishna. Everyone knew it, that the side Sri Krishna chooses is going to win. And so, this fear was obvious. Let me just continue. He knew very well that this would influence Arjun and the sons of Pandu favorably, because by nature they were all virtuous. Sanjay was a student of Vyas, and therefore, by the mercy of Vyas, Sanjay was able to envision the battlefield of Kurukshetra even while he was in the room of Dhritarashtra. And so Dhritarashtra asked him about the situation on the battlefield. Both the Pandavas and the son of Dhritarashtra belong to the same family, but Dhritarashtra's mind is disclosed herein. He deliberately claimed only his sons as Kauravas, and he separated the sons of Pandu from the family heritage. This is not just battle of dharma. This is, as Bhagavad-gita goes by, you will see that this is not just battle of dharma. It is battle of ego. It is battle of the feeling of getting more, or it just everything is just mine for Kauravas. It is very there are a lot of unbiased situations which has happened in Mahabharata. So yep, this is not an easy thing. I would not say easy thing. It is not something which is very direct in one way. So let me continue again. Both the Pandavas and the sons of Dhritarashtra belong to the same family, but Dhritarashtra. Okay, this is what I read. One can thus understand the specific position of Dhritarashtra in his relationship with his nephews, the sons of Pandus. As in the paddy field, the unnecessary plants are taken out, so it is expected from the very beginning of these topics that in the religious field of Kurukshetra, where the father of religion Sri Krishna was present, the unwanted plants like Dhritarashtra's son Duryodhana and others would be wiped out, and thoroughly religious persons headed by Yudhishthira would be established by the Lord. This is the significance of the words Dharmashetra, Dharmashetra and Kurukshetra, apart from their historical and Vedic importance. So, talking about the first verse, I would like to say that Dhritarashtra knew from very beginning, right, that his sons are not on the right side. He also was very much fearful of the place where this battle was fought. But still, as a father, and due to his nature as well, he was supporting Kauravas. And he knew that this battle is going to end everything for him. Still, he didn't do anything to stop it. If he would have wanted, he would have stopped it. But no, he didn't. I would like to connect it with a few, aspects of our life. Sometimes we know that we are fighting a wrong battle, or somewhere down the line inside within us we know that this is not something which is right. This is not something which should have been done from our end, or it's like this is not something we should be doing, but we still choose to do it, probably because of some pressure, some situation which might have occurred. But yeah, at the end of the day, we should know that every action which we take counts. Every side we choose counts. So yep, that's my thought on it, that you need to pick your side very wisely. You need to take the decisions or think about your decisions in a way that you are on, like, end of the day you are on a right side, and not right from only your perspective, right from the perspective of what is good and what is bad, for the, like, considering universe as the neutral place. So yeah, and guys, I'm not I'm just someone who is starting my own Bhagavad Gita journey. Through these videos we are gonna learn a lot. I'm gonna learn a lot. My interpretations will get better. This is not like, something which I do it or I have done it before. So yeah, that is the thing. We can just read the second text and then we'll end the video. So the second text talks, Sanjaya Uvacha Trastva tu Pandavanikam Vyuddham Duryodhana Tada Acharyam Upasangamaya Raja Vatsram Bravet. By the way, my Sanskrit is also not that great, or Hindi, so I am also don't mind on those things as well. So let me just interpret it now. Sanjaya said, O king, after looking over the army arranged in military formation by the sons of Pandu, King Duryodhana went to his teacher and spoke the following words. So, Dhritarashtra was blind from birth. Unfortunately, he was also bereft of spiritual vision. He knew very well that his sons were equally blind in the matter of religion. See, I told you somewhere down the line you will know that you are not doing right. And he was sure that they could never reach an understanding with the Pandavas, who were all pious since birth. Still, he was doubtful about the influence of the place of pilgrimage, and Sanjay could understand his motive in asking about the situation on the battlefield. Sanjay wanted, therefore, to encourage the despondent king and thus assure him that his sons were not going to make any sort of compromise under the influence of holy place. Sanjay therefore informed the king that his son Duryodhana, after seeing the military force of Pandavas, at once went to Commander-in-Chief Dronacharya to inform him of the real position. Although Duryodhana is mentioned as the king, he still had to go to the commander on the account of seriousness of the situation. He was therefore quite fit to be a politician. But Duryodhana's diplomatic veneer could not disguise the fear he felt when he saw the military arrangement of the Pandavas. There are a lot of things which we can understand from this very small briefing. Dronacharya is the commander-in-chief for Kauravas. And Duryodhana, even though he is king, he went to his commander-in-chief. He went to Guru Dronacharya. Why? Because Guru Dronacharya was the one who had taught not just Kauravas but even Pandus equally about every single thing, about battlefields, about knowledge about a normal teacher, basic history, Vedas, Shastra Vidya, and everything. And as you can see, it is also mentioned that Duryodhana was very diplomatic. To be honest, personally, I don't feel he was too diplomatic, because I have always felt that his anger or his nature of hatred against Pandavas have overpowered almost every single time. So yep, so it says that even after being a king, he went to talk to Guru Dronacharya about what the military arrangement the Pandavas has done. And let me be even precise here. Pandavas were in less in number compared to Kauravas during the start of Kurukshetra war of Mahabharata. So this is very interesting, and it is just the start. You can see the concept which we are going to know more concept, or I can say the premises or the story where this thing will be proceeding. One more thing which I could, if you ask about from me, what I could understand from here, that even though you become big, or like you achieve everything, like you are top, you are your top CEO, you are the top businessman, everyone needs a mentor. Everyone needs someone in their life to whom they can approach anytime, especially during the times like war. Here, if I guess, Duryodhana, if he wanted, he could have just be the even commander in chief and would just ordered what to do, what not to do. But he was very respectful. He was very smart. He had his mentor with his side, so he would not leave that opportunity to consult, to talk to him. We need to have someone in our life as a mentor. We need to talk to them whenever we feel trapped or whenever we wish we need some guidance. The attitude of having I know everything is very harmful, especially as this generation and as people at this moment are around us. They feel that they know almost everything, but to be honest, that's not the truth. The truth is very different. You need to consult, you need to talk, do what you want to do in terms of taking the final decision, but do consult, do talk. It's not just like doubting yourself, but it is double verifying what you are doing. So that matters a lot. I hope you enjoyed this video. So we did 2 texts today, and I'll be trying to upload as much videos as possible. This will be a long format videos, and this is my first video. We will gradually grow, even I will gradually grow, understand, get familiar and comfortable with my explanations. And will it be totally in English or it will be English, considering Hindi and English, is something which you can tell me in comment section. Hare Krishna to everyone, Jai Shri Krishna to everyone, Radhe Radhe to everyone. If you like this content, do like, share this video, do subscribe to this channel. You subscribing to this channel will matter to me a lot, because I'm gonna do my dharma as a reader to read this Bhagavad Gita now, complete this for you as my viewers who wants to join me from day 1 or whenever you are joining. Do share it, do subscribe it, do like it. Jai Shri Krishna once again. Radhe Radhe.